having a conversation with her at the time. Because, you know, you can tell some people certain things, and then by the time you turn around, someone else had this story. Or whatever it is. So it's like, yo, it depends on who it is, then I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? That's for me. I don't know about you, but for me.
Another thing too, some people don't believe in therapists because they're like, oh, they have problems too. Why they don't solve their own problems? They want to solve yours. But you have a lot of people. It's human beings too. You'll have a problem, and you can help someone fix theirs. But you know how to fix yours, but you're just not doing it. One or two, you just feel like yours can't be fixed. But a lot of time you can help somebody fix theirs. It's not about having a problem and you need to solve it before solving mine. No, it doesn't. It's not really like that. Sometimes it's good to even talk to someone. When you even go, you yourself solve your own problem just by talking to that person. You know what I mean? Because you let go of whatever that was hurting and holding you down. And when your head is clear, because it happened to me, I'm speaking from experience. When your head is clear, you say, oh shit, but I should just do this a long time, and I literally can fix my own problem, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes therapists are just to talk to someone if you don't trust who, you know, if you don't have any friends you can talk to or whatever.
I just find it hard to pay someone to talk to them about my problems.
You know, but it's not even just paying.
But that's the thing, but that's what people say all the time, like, Black people are so like, oh no, I'm not gonna go to therapy, I don't want to share my problem with no. But realistically, you sometimes need like an additional, I guess, third party to that's not your family, that doesn't know you, to hear what you have to say, to let you know, like, okay, maybe there is something about you that you actually do need to fix. There is a communication problem that you are having, and that's non-biased. That's a non-biased opinion.
Because you don't know the person.
But that's if you have people. That's if you don't have people in your family that's non-biased. Because I have a cousin in my family.
Yeah, me too.
He's not gonna He's gonna tell me like if I'm wrong. He don't care. He's gonna be like, yo, you're wrong.
Yeah, but it's for people who don't have that opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why probably for me, I find it so hard to go and give therapy my money because I know I have someone in my family.
Who gives therapy my money?
I feel like you forgot therapy still. You need a psychiatrist.
For what?
Because I'm full of anger. I'm full of anger. Crazy. Never lazy.
Listen. As if someone pissed me off, okay? I don't just have anger for no reason.
Now every time when somebody say fuck you, Corey, it mean you flick them in their face. See what I talk about? Watch your face. I'm ready.
I'm a change man.
I'm ready, but that's what's up, guys.
That's a change man.
That's what's up.
How do you support someone who's clearly struggling?
Ooh.
Is it a friend? Well,
I'm not gonna say I would say a friend and not a friend.
No, but if it's not a friend, then it's hard to support that person because you're not gonna really care. But if it's someone that you actually care about, in a different, because like yo, if I don't know
you know why? Because like especially when people say, oh, even if you ask somebody, oh, how are you doing? Like a stranger, completely stranger, you don't know how that would change their day.
Yeah, but the support.
You don't know.
That's true.
You really don't know.
That's true. But if they said bad. The support that you give your friend, you're not gonna give that stranger.
Oh no, for sure, but you can always just be a listening ear. Maybe they just want somebody there that will just listen to what they have to say.
That's why they say be polite. Try to be polite at all times. You never know, but just by saying good morning with a smile,
can
do something for somebody.
True.
But if you work at the airport, I guarantee you, if you have a bad day, flight them delay, and you can't get a tractor or nothing, do not tell me good morning, good evening, good afternoon,
or good night.
Alright. Just a side note, guys.
But how do you support? Yeah, for my friends, I'm gonna want to be there. I'm gonna try and motivate you as much as I can. But there is so much that you can do. Because then I can always tell you, yeah, do this, or I can tell you, this is an advice, that's an advice. But you don't necessarily have to take the advice.
Now, you see, God bless those who have best friends like myself. For over 20 years, I have a friend who I can tell any single thing. Alexis, like, I can tell her any single thing. I can cry, I can shout, I can scream, I can yell. And then when I'm done yell and cuss and tell about them parts and about them mother and about everything, and when I'm done now, she'll be on the phone and she'll be like, you done now? I say, yeah, I'm done vent. And she'll be like, alright. So this happened today, but she knows that I just want to cuss.
Right.
You know,
my
friend, it depends on what. It depends on what it is. Right? Because I've had a relationship problem before where I'm like, boom, I went to Mario about it and I'm like, yo, fam, you know, such and such, whatever. And instead of Mario said something that's gonna help me, Mario's like, yo, man, fuck that bitch, bro. Like, man, straight up say like, yo, listen, that bitch probably out there bouncing off an next dick right now. Like, yo,
Oh my God.
like, fuck that bitch. But that helped me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it get my head off her right away because right away I started thinking, I'm like, yo, why the fuck am I here tripping over her? This nigga is here telling me something that's possible true right now. Cause I don't know what's going on, so she probably out there with the next nigga right now, and I'm here telling this nigga, I'm here venting about something. So I'm like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna go smoke some weed and just get over this bitch right away.
That's another thing too, guys. You have to know the company. Like, you have to choose what's best for you. You can't have someone that's in your friend circle who
that's gonna be a yes man or whatever.
Alright, not even yes man. You know that this person is not gonna. If you come to them, you want somebody to just shake you out of your sadness and depression.
Yeah.
You know, tell you the truth. I'm like, move on.
Yeah.
While you have somebody else who'll be there, like,
and just keep you in that shit.
So you try calling her. Did she call you? You know, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna, you know? You need someone.
I need someone that's gonna get me out of that immediately.
Wake you up out of it. You know, or just tell you exactly.
Or tell you your values.
But again, though, people heal differently.
Right.
And you have to choose. You choose a friend wisely.
I'm not gonna lie. What Mario told me that day, that was the best one because at the time I had people that was telling me, "Oh, yo, call," and I was calling like an idiot. And then when he's like, "Yo, bro," and I'm like, "Wait." At first, I felt a way about it, but you know me. It's like, yo, okay, I'm gonna have to sit back, listen to what you said for a minute. Then I think about it. I'm like, oh, okay.
But that's the thing. I feel like the best support, like, you can give a friend or someone, is to just listen. Because not all, like, situations deserve a response.
Yeah, true.
Mario didn't listen. He was just waiting for me to come out. I think he just said, yo, fuck that bitch. And the worst part, he didn't like the girl either. So he was just like, okay, yo, bet. I'm like, all right.
No, but not everything deserves a response.
Like
sometimes you just need somebody there to just listen to what you have to say.
Yeah.
Because realistically, like, when I get in my feels or when I'm venting or I just want to just
listen.
Yeah.
Shout out my cousin Jeremy.
I'm dead.
Big up yourself, Jeremy.
Big up yourself. Always do that.
Yeah, I feel that for this I drank right now. Just as
I feel that for him too.
But yeah, you have to big up Alexis. Kind of time call her about relationship and then she'll laugh and be like, I never know my friend turn girl clown.
Yeah. Oh God, bad cause two a girl clown, remember that? Not just me alone.
You know,
both a girl clown, you know what going on.
But again, I guess people choose what's best for them.
What's best for them.
But it's just like work. You got work, you're not gonna talk to a certain amount of
Yeah, I don't talk to no one at work. I ain't gonna cap. Only a couple of people at work I talk to.
Right, including us.
But there's some people at work. I'm guilty for this. That I do sit there and I listen to, especially the older workers, because sometimes the older workers really and truly need somebody to talk to.
True.
Like
and
Ned.
they don't. Like Ned.
Like Ned. We're gonna make a vlog with Ned one day.
Guys,
no cap.
No I'm dead. But no, especially the older people, because they are up in age and you have all these young people coming in. You started when it was like you were making $7. The conversation done changed now. It's 2025.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a question for you guys. Don't mean to cut you guys off.
No, you're good.
How do you guys feel about people that been working there for so long, to the point where they're so old to the point where they're dying working there? Same when I did, like even the man that passed away the other day at work. What do you guys feel about stuff like that? Like, do you guys ever look to say, yo, will you guys be working here for that long or whatever the case is?
But even if you're not working there for that long, even if you're out of there and you're working elsewhere.
No, I mean, like, do you think you're gonna be working up until the point where you die? Like, die working for someone? Like,
no.
I want to retire.
Like, at what age are you guys planning on retiring?
I want to retire at 45.
45? What about you?
But I can't.
I'm not. I have to be realistic. I have to be realistic with myself, though. Because, yeah, I can say 45, but I have to set myself up in a way where I can actually be retired at 45, but realistically, 45 is young.
Age.
Yeah, like
45 is a young age. I don't know why you listening to me.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna lie.
45 is very young, and I feel like maybe a little bit after 50.
I feel like I want to retire at 35.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. From working for people, that's just me personally. I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I want to retire at 35.
How old are you now?
I'm 30. I'm about to be 31 this
31.
Okay, so you got
4 years.
Yeah, but a lot of people when they're locked in, and they do it within a year time. You just have to lock in and just focus and know what you're gonna do. Have your plan, and once you have your plan.
But I still feel like that's too early. That's too early for me.
Well, that's you guys' opinion. You know, that's my opinion. That's me.
I can stop working for somebody, but retiring completely like
no. When I said retired,
me I sit down in my house and I go on my Miami cruise and I sit on my.
No, you didn't hear what I said. When I said retired, I said
I play bingo.
Don't bingo.
Bingo!
Oh, listen, shut up, B. I said when I said retired, I mean retired from working for people. Like you working for people. Like
but you can't say retire working for people. Just say stop working for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you stop working for people, when are you planning to stop working for people?
When I'm good and ready.
Huh?
When I'm good and ready. Cause like,
but, okay, so what do you guys
obviously
consider?
It's not gonna be 30 years
So what do you guys consider retiring? Cause for me,
retiring means I'm not working for nobody. I'm literally.
So that's at 45.
Shit, that's what she said.
I said 45. She said 50.
So you said 50.
A little after 50.
A little bit after 50. I have to be realistic with the economy and how things are going. I have to be realistic.
Okay, so my question to that is, so that means, so you don't have no other plans differently from working?
You're good. Yeah, of course I have other plans differently from working. But right now, realistically, I can't look. Yes, I can look into the future, but it's how far in the future I'm going to be able to look in. Mm-hmm. I can say yes by 45, but you don't know. I don't know if I'm going to last up until 45. Mm-hmm. No. So I can tell myself, yeah, I'm going to retire at this age. By next year, knock on wood, knock on everything. Mm-hmm. I probably won't be here, and now all the plans that I've made, because I'm not here, but I can set them up, yes, in this time being, but realistically, I can't say I'm gonna just stop at a certain point because I don't even know if I'm gonna get to that certain point.
Yeah, but for me, I looked at it this way, like say you're locked in, right? So you have something, like you know, okay, I have a business plan, I have this plan, say I'm gonna study this, I'm gonna learn this way how to make money. Like the podcast thing, we start doing this every day. You start making money off it. You're gonna retire, you're gonna plan on retiring way earlier than you think for working for people.
Stop saying retiring.
Yeah.
Working for people. Just say
working
stop
for people.
working.
But
stop working for people.
But on a side note though, guys, we talk about this with the whole lottery thing, the 30 minutes.
We did.
You guys can actually go back to that video. But retiring for me, like I'm going back to where you see the old guy that died at work. Mm-hmm. Just like coming to work can be therapy for my depression. Mm-hmm. Coming to work for these old people who has nothing, barely live their life already.
No, especially those support man, they're miserable. I ain't gonna go there.
Your Canada guys are miserable too.
Your Canada is misery.
But I'm just saying, they come to work because it's what they have left of living.
Right.
Like
we're saying about the stress and about being okay. Maybe their being okay is coming to work.
That's holding on to what they have living because they live their life already, right?
Yeah.
So some of them is not necessarily stuck at work, but you know, some of them actually want to work.
Right.
Right, because I've met a few of these older guys at the exterior, upstairs, and all of that. Some of them though get caught up in life, never planned out their life properly, and waiting for retirement age probably can't even retire because they didn't work enough money or whatever the case may be, right? But for me now, at my age, your age, her age, we see all of this. We don't want that to happen. So we are doing whatever we can so we can retire comfortably, early or late, whichever we choose.
Right.
But it's our choice, right? I know working for people is probably your biggest pet peeve. Right? But again,
you gotta start from somewhere.
Again, you're not retiring. You're starting your own business, so you still have to plan for retirement with that business.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You still gotta plan for retirement with that business. So.
And then you have to think about how long are you willing to put in the work in that business until you're like, okay, well, no, now I'm ready to leave. Just as much as you're planning to leave these people's job, you're saying, okay, well, I have this one more year left, and then I'm out of this place to go venture on in something else.
Not necessarily say 1 more year left to go.
I'm just saying.
I understand, but it's just like for me, it's like okay, you give yourself that time frame. Say you give yourself 2 years from now to lock in, do whatever you gotta do. That 2 years might not necessarily happen within 2 years time. You get what I'm saying? But at least you gave us, because some of us we're here and we're saying, see, you're saying 45, right? You're saying,
I was joking, guys.
Yeah, but you're saying 45.
Yeah, you have to be realistic.
No, but you're saying 45 and you're saying 50, right? That that for me, that's just like a little laid back thing, because right there and then it's like we're looking at, okay, we still have time to do this, but at the same time, like as you guys,
we never have time to do anything. At the same time too,
45 and 50 is still young.
If you have kids too, you have to look at it. You're gonna be locked in, but life is gonna always be keeping, because you have to live life too and keep memories, because we can't just go on and be like, I was too busy building my empire. You gotta build life with your kids, create memories, because these are what you're gonna have to hold on to. And that is what some of these guys who are 80, 70 working at work right now doing. They're trying to make memories, because they didn't have enough time when they were younger living to make these memories.
Yeah, because some of them they had enough time, but you can't say they were working, because some of them they were working, but the reason why they weren't putting the money to use, because a lot of these guys they were making good money back then also.
Exactly.
The money probably wasn't that much, and whatever the case.
Okay, for example, look at Stan. Stan worked, he saving money, and bam, all of a sudden he moved on. He retired, reached a retired age, so he said, I'm gone.
Yeah, not to put no one business out there like that, but I know people that have virgin that their parents make it out. And there was people around them times that was making way more money than him, right? Yeah. And he was, like, they were making 10 times what he was making, but no, he's the one on top and they're the one below, still working a 9 to 5, and he's living his best life. Like, you get what I'm saying? He's retired from early. Like, he was locked in within the first 2 years, because he know what he wanted. You get what I'm saying? He know, like, okay, yo, boom. It's like, for me, I looked at it this way, like, yo, you know that you want this thing, and you know, okay, you can do this shit. You're gonna locked in. You're gonna give yourself at least 2. It's not like, oh, you're gonna take a whole 15 years to go locked in. No, you give yourself a 2 years thing, and you know, okay, you watch. I'm locked in. I'm gonna save up as much money as I can possibly try something.
But within that 2 years that you're giving yourself, you don't know what's gonna happen within that 2 years.
No, but stuff happens. But at the end of the day,
but then eventually that 2 years might be have to adjust back, and it's gonna turn into 3 years.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna be a 10-year plan.
It's not gonna be a 10-year plan.
Because you mentally prepare for 2 years.
For 2 years, so
if life keeps, you probably get additional 3 or 4 years.
But at least you know that you plan something.
It's still in a short time or whatever.
But you see, if you give yourself that longer time, it's like, okay, I still have this much time. But if you say you give yourself 2 years, it's like, okay, fuck the 2 years come, it's done. But I gotta keep going. I'm gonna try to make it the 3rd year. I'm gonna try to make sure that I get to where I need to get to. But if the 3rd year comes, definitely you don't want the 4th year to pass without you reaching that goal that you have set.
Oh, for sure.
I know.
But yeah, that's what I was trying to get
to.
But yeah, guys, I'm just comment about the pressures. What do you feel about people keeping it in?
More questions?
Keeping it in.
No, I think we answered all the questions.
Yeah. Talk about. What was your biggest accomplishment, if you want to? What are you proud of? Something you're proud of? Your blessing, Always count your blessing. Always. No matter how small it is. Even just waking up. Like, you're alive. I know I hear people say, oh, they'd rather be dead. Like, there's so many people dead right now that people wish would have been here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So just be grateful.
Be grateful for life.
And talk to someone. As much as, yes, you can hold in what you're saying, but you can't keep it in. Because once you keep it in, you're self-sabotaging yourself. Talk to somebody. Even if you don't say it to somebody, you just speak it out loud.
They have numbers.
Speak it out loud, right?
They have
numbers. Then find on the bridge and talk to the bridge and get them like a chat.
True. I mean, guys... Some guys feel like it's not okay to talk.
It's not safe to talk to a woman, because once you talk to a woman...
Don't say that. Because there are a lot of guys that are female friends.
You see what I'm saying?
No, that's true. I'm talking about... Bro, you guys know what I'm talking about. Shani, you know what I'm saying, Shani.
Guys, we're gonna put this in another video because right now this is not going to one paragraph.
Shani know what I'm talking about.
Listen,
she don't know.
Shani knows what I'm talking about. Me and Shani have a conversation. She knows what I'm talking about. Get out of here. Don't listen to Dana. Shani is half man, so she understands what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Okay?
What am I, Capricorn?
Okay.
What they call that? What they call it?
Unicorn?
No, not unicorn. Bro, what do you call the half man, half horse thing?
I know what you're talking about.
Pegasus?
No, not Pegasus.
I don't know the name.
Comment, guys, and tell me what the hell that is. I can't remember right now, and I feel so lost.
It's not Pegasus, though.
Like,
but guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yeah,
and don't forget to click the notification bell. Okay?
Yes.
Follow.
And please let us know. If you have your strengths, weaknesses, let us know.
And tell us what is you guys want to see.
Don't tell Corey, guys. Corey, if you're shit in a bush and you see him sit down and lay down the night. Lay down the night and put a bush over yourself. Yeah.
Look at me. You guys really feel like I'm like that? Shadid is a person.
He won't help you. He won't support you. Okay, if you're having a bad day, he don't care.
Yeah, I don't really talk to people, so that's it. I don't care. I only talk to them because I'm comfortable with them.
They have numbers though. I think we should put a number on the screen, you know, like for people who feel suicidal or they just need to talk to someone.
I get what you're saying.
You know, they have paralegal. The government has stuff. You know, the government offer a lot of stuff, guys. So
they do, and they even have the self-help phone.
Yeah, we'll probably post it somewhere in the bio.
We'll post it in the bio.
They'll post it.
I'll post it in the bio. If you need help, call the number, email them, do what you gotta do. But don't feel alone. Don't self-sabotage, because that is probably the biggest thing that you'll ever make. And I don't feel like anybody should do that. But that's just my opinion.
And when we get to a certain amount of subscribers, we're gonna start streaming.
But guess what? Stream.
Yes.
And now can end this, not end this.
We're gonna start streaming.
Bye.
Y'all gonna see Shani Freaky Life.
But that's all they know.
No, we're not cutting that shit up. Then, baby, cut that bump buckle out, that's a problem.